So before I lose the courage, and I wanted to go ahead and shoot this video before I actually pulled out of the parking lot, I had coffee with a friend this morning, and I was inspired to deliver this message in a very raw and real way. So if you have been following my Facebook feed over the past several weeks and months, you will have probably put together the fact that my daughter Katie, at the age of 23, ended her own life. And I wanted to convey this message in a very polished form, and I was really inspired from my conversation this morning that I don't want to pretty up the emotion that comes with losing a child, because there's nothing pretty or easy or polished about it, really. And I don't want to hide that pain, and I also don't want to dishonor Katie's memory by making it look better than it really is. So I'm sharing this video with you because I remember sitting in the hospital the night before we were to do some tests to prove that Katie had gone brain dead. And that was necessary in order to be able to honor her wish and donate the most amount of organs that was possible. And I remember sitting in the waiting room completely in the dark that night, just crying and praying to God for a way to create greatness out of this moment for Katie. That I wanted her life to count and matter in a way that would honor her, but also continue to help people moving forward. So I've been really thinking about this, praying about it for a couple of months. A couple of weeks ago, I came across an article about a movement that has started out in the West Coast. And the movement is called Don't Give Up Signs. You could actually go to their website at don'tgiveupsigns.com. And this movement has captured my heart. And I know it's the thing that I want to do to be able to honor Katie. And I'm really going to need your help also to help encourage me along the way to make it happen. Essentially, this movement is a family decided to respond to a growing need in the community. They saw that youth really needed some encouragement to remember that they mattered, because the suicide rates are raising at an alarming rate between the ages of 10 to 24, and the suicide rates between 10 to 19 have more than doubled in the past decade. And it really touches my heart on so many levels, and I know it's going to touch yours as well. One of the great things about Katie when she was alive is she's incredibly smart. Sometimes that was her downfall. She's incredibly giving and really genuinely cared about people who were in need and wanted to make sure that people knew that they mattered. Because let's face it, we all forget that we matter. Or when we're really going through a hard time, we might need to be reminded to not give up. So this family began putting out signs in yards, and with messages like, don't give up, you matter, keep going, you are enough, without an agenda, no logo, no money, just so that people would understand that they too mattered no matter what they were going through. And I fell in love with this. So the day before Thanksgiving, I actually had a video call with the woman who started this movement, Amy Wolf. And we have talked a lot about how can I bring this movement to Central PA. So my hope, and my son's hope, Connor, is to have over 1,000 signs go up across Central PA in April of 2020. And I really need your help to do that. And in the future, there'll be maybe a little bit more information about how you can help me do that. But I really need some encouragement to do this and make it happen for her. Whether it's sharing this video with a friend or telling a little bit about Katie's story. But I think that the Don't Give Up signs is such a big thing that applies to senior citizens who are alone, or for single moms or divorcees, or myself literally on a daily basis. So, here's how it really works is that Don't Give Up signs sell these signs at cost. And I am going to go through some channels to raise the money. But I just really wanted to share with you in this moment, in the space that I'm in right now, what I'm doing and what my family is doing to try to create a meaningful continuation of Katie's story in a way that's going to potentially impact hundreds of thousands of people with a simple message. So I know the holidays too are a really hard time for people who have lost people that they love, or even people who haven't lost people, but maybe they spend some holidays alone, or maybe they don't have to have family near them, or maybe for a lot of other reasons holidays are difficult. I want you to know that you matter, and that in a world where we have technology and phones and emails and even a video, where the sense of interconnectedness has become lost and eroded over time. And I want you to know that you matter, and that sometimes it's really challenging to pick up the phone and call someone and let them know that you're having a hard time. But I want you to know that it's okay to do that. We are all human beings, and we all go through difficult times. And this is my way of helping Katie create greatness in her story and making sure that her story doesn't end with her death. So there's my heart for the holidays. That's where my head is at. And the way that you can really help me is pray for me for this movement. And if you know of people or organizations that you think that I can go and speak at and share Katie's story, I think that would be awesome. I would love to be connected. Anyway, enjoy your holiday season. I choose to celebrate Christmas. So Merry Christmas to everybody. And I hope you have a really great New Year. See you later. Bye-bye.